KiperPalooza. The draft is one of the great made-for-TV spectacles in American sports. We're going to hand out grades from the TV coverage, plus Colin Cowherd nearly to ESPN, RG3 headed to Fox Sports, Adam Silver on an NBA trapped in the cable ecosystem. It's a feel-good. Everybody loves sports media. Hopefully we're not clueless like some others. Right, Mel?
The NFL has been clueless for 50 years when it comes to evaluating quarterback. Clueless. All that, no idea what they're doing in terms of evaluating quarterback. That's proof. There's proof of that.
And with my number one pick in the sports media draft, I select John Meterparel. Meet, great to be with you again. Number one selection.
Boy, my price just went way up. That salary cap for Marchand Sports Media is expanding.
Well, the big news in the sports media draft, John Oran slipping off a lot of teams' board because of character issues. So Oran slips. We'll have him back on the pod maybe in a couple of weeks. We'll have to ask him about that, but he slips like Shedeur Sanders. A little surprised. A lot of people thought he'd go high in the draft. I love the draft. We talked about it last week. We'll get into it. We're going to do grades, a lot of other topics to hit on as well. But who do you ride with? I go around. I try to give everyone the proper attention because we're going to do, I wrote a review with Dan Shanoff, my editor at The Athletic, along with Richard Deitch, my colleague who also covers sports media in The Athletic. So I try to hit everything and try to give it as much time as possible. Who do you ride with? How do you work it, Meet?
I work that clicker, man. I give it a workout. I try to split it evenly. It's an inexact science, maybe 60-40 ESPN, but I watched a lot of NFL Network on the first night. I'm like Mad Dog Russo. I need more batteries before the night's over. So it's it's one of those things where I really want to hear what everybody's saying because I'm so into it. I love the draft. I always have. I missed the late Dr. Z. I can go back to the 80s for you. And Freddie Edelstein, we mentioned him last week.
People love that. Yeah.
Got good response on Freddie Edelstein. So I think it's 50-50 for me, Andrew.
All right, let's get to it. To listen to the whole podcast, andrewmarchand.com. To subscribe, we're sponsored by WSC Sports. We got the big event on May 6th, Tuesday, May 6th. Meterparel will be there. The main guest is Rick Cordella, the president of NBC Sports. That's Off the Record with me, Andrew Marchand, presented by WSC Sports. WSC Sports Asset Management. If you have WSC Sports already, you just have to call them up. You don't have to do anything else, and they're going to let you use their asset management capabilities. No extra cost. No longer do you need to juggle or pay for multiple tools to complete your content workflow. It all happens in one place. They use AI. They're way ahead on this AI thing. Now everyone's in AI. WSC Sports has been doing it forever. You should go, if you don't use them already, your team, your network, you're an owner, you're a league, go to the show notes, hit the WSC link, tell them Marchand sent you. We're twice a week, Tuesdays and Thursday. Thursday, we have Robert Fishman from Moffett-Nathanson. Going to be a great talk about Netflix and the future of sports media. What do you got? Should we do what's up, what's down?
All right, what's up in your world, Marchand?
My what's up, Peter Schrager. I thought it was a great hire by ESPN to bring him over from Fox and NFL Network, and Schrager delivered. He was excellent with McAfee. He was all over the draft coverage on ESPN. I could see him moving maybe into the main coverage on ESPN next year. So what does he do? Schefter's going to give you the breaking news, but Schrager's very good at giving you even more context into moves. This is something I could hate, but I kind of like it with Schrager. He loves to name drop every 5 seconds about this coach and this executive, but it works, especially after the picks are made. You find out a lot of details that you wouldn't otherwise know. So Peter Schrager gets my what's up. What do you got?
I'm going to start name dropping. I spoke to Mark Apker last night.
That's a good one.
Ithaca College grad. Yes, that is a good one. I can name drop with the best of them. My what's up is the NFL Network draft coverage. I thought their entire crew, especially on night one, was excellent. I love the addition of Joel Klatt. I'm a big Joel Klatt guy. Measured observations with Klatt and Daniel Jeremiah, who's I think for my money is the best guy analyzing prospects. Spends a lot of time, at least he tells you he spends a lot of time watching the tape, loves the tape. And they all do their homework. I think Rich Eisen, clearly he's a good host. He's very comfortable there. He's a joker when he needs to be. There's a little humor added. So I thought it was an easy listen. It was a comfortable listen, and they told me what I felt like I needed to know and maybe told me also some things I didn't know. So they definitely get a big thumbs up.
All right, to listen to the rest of the podcast, we've been getting some great feedback from everybody and appreciate it from all of you. AndrewMarchand.com, AndrewMarchand.com. Upgrade to hear this podcast, the rest of it, and all of our podcast. Big archive that a lot of evergreen stuff. What's down for me? It's the Islanders radio broadcast. They let go of Chris King, their play-by-player, and Greg Picker. They're going